Old and Achy here with another Halo 4 on the PC campaign mission video, and this is Mission 3 Requiem, done on Mythic LASO difficulty, which is legendary, all skulls on, no deaths, no save, quits, and resumes, all run in a single segment. And here we are setting it up. Also scoring is turned on, that's in the options. Okay, you can see set up with legendary all skulls. Now I am running this with all the cutscenes intact. I'm not trying to speed run it at all. In fact, it took a little longer than I actually had intended on, because I had run it as fast as 37 minutes many years ago when I was on the Xbox 360. I believe I did it on the 360. It was back in 2013 maybe? I'll have to go back and check on that. Anyway, here's the opening cutscene. Now there will be potentially some screen freezes here and there. Unfortunately, it is the recording software that I'm using, which is the NVIDIA overlay. I don't know why it does it. It generally starts to happen around the 25 to 30 minute mark on the recording.
Check in coordinate impact data.
We have asked you to give up your family, your childhood, your future.
Cortana.
I'm sorry. It's the crash. I'm fine.
If you take a close look at her
before we left the dawn,
when you get a close up of her, you'll notice that she is somewhat translucent. I never noticed that back in the original game. I don't know if you can see that or not. You can see the rocks behind her.
8 years.
AIs deteriorate after 7, Chief.
Halsey.
Chief.
We need to find Halsey.
Chief, please.
She made you. She can fix you.
I won't recover from rampancy, Chief.
If we can just get back to Earth and find Halsey, she can fix this.
Don't make a girl a promise you can't keep. We need to move.
Okay, now the fun really starts. I am in control.
Doesn't look like the Covenant fared much better than we did.
First thing we're going to do is go over this direction and pick up a fuel rod gun right there. And come back over this way and get some more fuel rod ammo. Earlier games it was called a fuel rod cannon. I'm not sure. I have to go back and double check that. Anyway, it's an FRG. Let's put it that way. And we will be using it. Alright, we're just following this path here.
I'm picking up a faint.
Now we're going to come down to like a right turn that gets really dark, so I suggest sprinting through that. You'll get more light right there.
Try to triangulate its position.
Yeah, if you walk into that, you might lose your sense of direction. And we come out upon a quite astounding Forerunner structure. Now I'm really surprised they didn't say anything about it, the Chief of Cortana. Because I don't know if they had ever seen one before, but there was no comment. Anyway, we come over here, grab a battle rifle. Okay, hop in the hog, and off we go.
Chief, about my condition, I didn't want to mention it, seeing as how it's...
There actually was an achievement in the original game that if you ran through this part of the mission right at midnight, you would get an achievement.
Well, as far as I know,
I don't stay up that late anymore, so I don't know if it works in this game.
Dr. Halsey, to be precise. It may be possible to reach
By the way,
neural net by replicating
when I take those jumps, I'm holding both the left and right sticks. I do use a controller here. I am not a keyboard user. But sometimes that helps to keep the nose of the hog up. Okay, we will be coming back here. What we're going to do in the beginning of the mission is run a two-part skip, or actually two skips.
Stronger this time.
Do you think there's something?
They're despawning skips.
I'm curious more than anything. His behavior is odd.
So we come out here and take a look, and you can see there's a bunch of cubbies being dropped off, and Cortana says hostiles. You don't have to wait to hear her say that. You can turn around and come back. So we can go back to that last broken bridge, if you will, that we jumped. Now what I'm going to do next is a little bit tricky. I'm going to walk up to this, right at the end of that little smudge mark, do a step and jump over here, walk up, so we can't walk anymore, back up a little bit, and then do a crouch jump up here, angling a little bit back to the left. Notice that screen freeze. That's on purpose. That actually is a signal that I have despawned all the cubbies in that valley. And off we go. Now, you don't really have to do this on lower levels of difficulty, but in Mythic LASO, or even regular LASO with saves, quits, and resumes, anytime you can avoid a firefight, it's a good thing. So, they're all gone. So that's one less bunch of cubbies I have to fight. And now we're going to come over here and get ready to set up the next skip. There is a little bit of combat involved. Alright, we're going to set ourselves up right here. There's an elite there guarding that entrance past the sniper tower. First thing we want to do is get on the 50 cal and take out that tower. Because as you can see, the elite likes to hide behind it. Be a little careful with the 50 cal. Notice that I am firing and pausing, just because if you continue to fire, the barrel will overheat and it will shut down. Alright, so now it's a matter of watch. See how he'll jump and then walk back in a certain direction. And you just got to follow him with a 50 cal. Now, I'm not a great machine gunner, so this takes a little bit of time. But notice that his shields are starting to flare. Yeah, there they go. And now it's just a matter of finishing him off. You could probably jump out and take him out with a headshot with a BR, but I'm pretty lazy. Okay, he's down. Now, on to the next bit. There's one part of, well, besides jumping back up through that bridge, there's one part of this next setup that's a little hairy. And we'll be getting to that momentarily. Alright, we'll take this ghost and watch what happens here. I take out this turret and I get credit for, I guess, a destruction of equipment. So that's a cheap way to get points. Okay, set that guy up like so. Now sometimes you'll have to set him up on the other side. It all depends on the debris from the sniper tower. And we'll see why in a second here, or a couple seconds. Alright, we'll come back in. Now if I had a lot of debris in front of me right here, I'd have to go the other direction. But notice what I did there. I angled in there, and now you can actually nose up on the ghost by hitting the jump key and holding the jump key. That'll bring its nose up. Okay. Now I did check my equipment, make sure I had a BR there. And I ran to that metal. Ooh, look out. Ran to these metal arches here, and that spawns those 3 grunts. Now you'll either get 1 or 2 FRGs there, so you get some more ammo. Oops, I tell you, while I'm at it, why don't we do that? Swap out my BR for a Covenant carbine. I'm going to be using that a lot. Okay. Nose up there. Kind of lead with that right wing. I'll help wiggle through that first area. Nose up again. Now make sure you're settled right here, And what we're going to do is we're going to sprint up here, go to this direction, and notice that there was a boom, took him out anyway. But I was going to say, notice there's a sniper back there that fired across my bow, if you will. So the idea is to go up far enough to where that grunt was that we splattered, and then retreat. It is a little bit hazardous. So I'm doing that so that I can do a 2-part skip. One could actually do a 3-part skip. Oh, look at that. Turret's back up. Boom, there's some more cheap points. I could do a 3-part skip by just going as far so that the elite could see me, and then turning around and going back, and then advancing back to where I was, and then turning around and going back. That's a 3-parter. That's a lot safer, but it takes more time. And the only reason I found out about that is the first time I tried the 2-part skip, I didn't go far enough. So, yeah, you tend to lose your memory after so many years. Okay, we're back here. We're going to do the jump again. All right, up here, back up a little, crouch jump, aiming a little bit left, jump up. All right, there's a screen freeze. That tells me the despawn just happened. Now, when we go back across, and I'm sorry I forgot to tell you that the first time, you've got to sprint jump. Don't do a stand on the edge and crouch jump. Don't do a step jump. Sprint jump. Because if you don't do the sprint jump, you'll never make it. Found that out the hard way. I'm not too concerned that I lost my shields, because in the next bit I'm going to lose them anyway. Okay, oh look, the turret's back. Some more cheap points. Alright. So now we're doing like a little relay race here. I'm running up to this guy, jumping him, and use him to advance back up, and of course I can't drive worth crap. Now watch what happens here. I'm trying to flip this thing over so I can get back in it, and it just keeps going, turned completely over and backwards and whatever. You can imagine the language that I was using at that point in the mission. Okay, nose up, there you go. A little bit more careful this time. Let's get through, and we come up. And by the way, there was a squad of grunts and shielded jackals on the left, and a squad of grunts and shielded jackals on the right, and they are all gone. And there was a couple shielded jackals on the first level of this. I didn't want to do that. First level of this structure, plus that darn sniper. So they're all gone. So next up, I've got 3 grunts, 2 shielded jackals, and that camoed sword elite. Alright, so the first thing we got to do is take out the grunts. Notice how I'm just peeking over the edge there. All the bad guys aim at center mass. Oh crap. Just got to be a little careful. At least these guys don't have needlers. Needlers are the worst. Throw a grenade, get the move. Oh, I actually got that guy. Wow. Okay, there is another approach to this where we take a ghost and try to splatter that elite. Alright, now I just switched to my FRG. Alright, I need hitting 4 times. That's 2. Notice that I'm kind of dodging the grenades. That's 3. And he knows he's hurt, so... because the shields are down right now. There we go. Now he's down.
Dropped his camera module. Let's have a look.
Okie dokie. And we're definitely going to use that.
I'll run a soft patch to it from the suit.
Alright, I'm running back here to see if I need any grenades. I don't. Okay. I believe I actually have 1 frag grenade left. Not absolutely sure about that.
There's that phantom signal again.
Anyway, the approach where you would run up the or boost up the that ramp there to take that elite out. I tried that a few times, and there's a screen freeze. Doggone it. Either that or I was distracted. Okay, I tried that a few times, and I had a bad habit of just flying right over him, and I was kind of toast. So the approach that I just demonstrated there is a lot safer, you could say. Okay, we're going to do something now called crating. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be blocking a couple of doorways to minimize the number of cubbies that I'm going to have to deal with. Okay, and notice how I use the plasma grenades there, the stickies,
a console in the back,
to bring that guy down here. Now this is one door. There'll be a couple of grunts, and on a lot of occasions there'll be an elite in there. We really don't want that guy coming out. But when we set this thing up to block, we want to make sure that it's exactly centered in the doorway, and you'll see that here momentarily. And of course, I'm explaining this for everybody, for anybody who has never seen this done before. All right, notice how I'm looking there. It looks to me like it's just a little bit off center. Okay, now I'm pretty sure that that's centered. And just make sure it's tight up against the door. Okay. All right, now it's centered. Oh, maybe it wasn't. All right, now it is. All right, so that's one entrance or doorway. Okay, now I'm going to be creating another one. That's going to keep me from having to deal with more grunts and shielded jackals, and maybe that elite. And this you got to be a little bit careful about. I'm trying to spin this a little bit by hitting on the back edge of it about halfway up. If you go low or high, there's a chance you'll knock this thing over, and I want it upright. And this one's always a pain in the butt. And notice how I can spin it a little bit by where I hit it, like there. Now you could actually do this crating exercise with the ammo crates or the weapons crates over on their side, but it's preferred to have them straight up. Oh, that's not quite in there yet. Let's see what we got here. That looks better. Okay, now we're going to come over here and get this one, and you'll see better how I can spin it, hitting it right on the edge, about halfway up. Now I seem to remember that if I didn't have Mythic and Tilt on, this was much tougher. Also, for the other crating, I'd want the catch skull on. I think it's the catch skull that makes the grenades more powerful. Well, whatever one it is, you're running this mission, even if you're not running LASO, you'd want that skull on. Mythic and Tilt, let's see, there's another one in there, but those provide additional ammo and unpredictability in the cubbies. And there's one, I think, I'm not thinking of a Thunderstorm. There's one that upgrades the opponents. I've been doing LASO for so long that I never bothered to figure out what the individual skulls were. Other than I know blind, you lose your sights, and iron, if you die, then it starts all over again. Notice I'm a little sparkly there. I don't have any shields.
Okay. In service of Forerunner Shield World, designate Requiem.
Requiem? At least we know where we are now.
Let's see if it can tell us what the Covenant are so interested in.
Okay.
Huh.
What happened?
I don't know.
Power fluctuation. Okay, we're going to go over and reset the power.
Power fluctuations in several locations. I'll put them up for you.
Yep, we're in the process of resetting. Notice I went off to the left there. We definitely want to do this one first. Oh, I didn't want to reload. Notice I can check what weapon I have equipped. On my controller, it's that little left button. Okay.
It's all right. This energy is actually a.
All right. So now we're going to have 3 grunts and 2 shielded jackals, or maybe 4 grunts. I just know that I really want to take them out from up here.
Partially.
Because generally, it really wasn't the case this time, but generally if I don't drop down to take them out, then that elite that was across the way kind of hides behind that little structure. It's probably some sort of generator. Who knows? All this Forerunner stuff is kind of weird. Okay, I don't know if you heard that or not, but there was an elite that I've got locked into that one room. You really don't want to deal with that guy. Okay, notice we came all the way back around this way. We did a kind of circled back, because I don't want that elite to see me. So I'm kind of crouching around. Oh, well, he's going to be in patrol mode. Darn it. Okay, sometimes I can get him on the first crack, and sometimes, well, it's a little tougher. In this run, it was a little tougher. It was one of the reasons this run took a little longer than my best run years ago. Yeah, you could hear him. Oh wait, I did get him. That must have been the earlier run that I failed on. But you saw what I did there. I went full camo and made sure that his back was turned to me, and then I rushed him and assassinated him. Now I got my shields back. Okay, so we take this, we punch this one. Alright, so now we got both power fluctuations taken care of. And we're going to have 2 shielded jackals and 2 grunts. Alright, I don't want to, oh crap, he's hiding.
From the strength of that signal, the Infinity has to be close by.
I was hoping that he would make an appearance. Sometimes Cortana.
To track the ship's location.
Okay, Cortana, I'm trying to focus here. But that's part of the game. There is one spot though, when she just goes off all excited and stuff, that drives me nuts. We'll be coming up to that in a little bit. Alright, see, I'm looking for the grunt. The grunt has me worried. I just don't want to get grenaded. Okay, there is a marksman jackal up here. I don't think he's a sniper. I think he's a marksman. But he's got that ubiquitous helmet light on that snipers and marksmen have. Okay, he's done for. Alright, I can hear the grunt. Where are you, grunt? I can hear something off to my right. Now it's off to my left. Come on, where you at there, pal? That might be one of the grunts. I got distracted right here, so this was a pause for the cause. And it was a little dangerous for me to do this, but I had to take care of something. Because I don't know where that grunt is. He could be rambling around and come up behind me and throw a grenade. So there are spots in the missions where you can take a break. In other words, just park yourself and do what you have to do. This is not really one of them. But having said that, I will point out where one can do that. Come on, grunt, where are you? I'm really looking around for that little guy. Frustrating. I remember this as being frustrating. Alright, so there's 3 jackals up there, and shielded jackals, and 2 elites. that we got to deal with. And then, assuming we are successful with those guys, you could hear those guys stomping around. There's 2 grunts left in that first crated room. There's that grunt. Thank you. Thank you for making an appearance. Okay, let's see. Now I'm not worried about, emptying half my ammo here because that crate behind me still has plenty left. Alright, this guy's really being a pain. Now, there we go. For the younger generation who've got quicker reflexes than me, you can catch those jackals. Alright, I'm looking for the last one. Wasn't quite sure. Okay, you can catch those jackals if you're quick enough, because when they run from one spot to another, they will turn their shields 90 degrees. And there he is. I thought there was another one left. Like right there, what I missed. See, I'm old and slow, so that was a primo opportunity, but it just takes a little patience. There we go, got him that time. Okay, go back here and get some ammo. Listen to the grunts running in place down below us. And we're going to come back over this way to deal with the 2 elites. Okay, that was my video recording software that for some reason drops frames now and then, although it wasn't too bad. Okay, now notice what I'm doing with this lead. I want him over there on the right where he's at, and he'll just stand there. If he can't really see me, he'll take the ammo, and I'm peppering him with a plasma pistol. Okay, and then when I drop his shield, I give him a headshot. Alright, now, the other one, what I'm trying to do here is drive him over to the left, because occasionally what will happen is that he will kind of post himself up at that post.
You can't give the Covenant access to the cartographer. Clear them out.
And this is every time I'm at that spot, this is what I got to deal with Cortana. So I remember when I did the run, I told her to shut up. I mean, literally, every time you take that step down and start to move towards that elite, she goes off like that. Okay. So we got these 2 grunts left. Okay, and again, I'm not worried about ammo right now. Oh, how many times you got to hit him in the head like that? Now he's gonna there's another screen freeze. But my apologies, there's nothing I can do about it. That's what I have to live and die with as a video recorder. And now the nice thing about the NVIDIA overlay, okay, we're done, by the way. That door closes and we are done with this structure. So all we got to do is ammo up. Make sure that we got a full plasma pistol as well. Alright, so I got a full carbine, full plasma pistol, and off we go back to the cartographer to reactivate. Okay, another little cutscene here.
The cartographer keeps acting like the transmission is coming from everywhere on the planet at once. It doesn't want to triangulate Infinity's signal. Oh, wait. I got it.
That can't be right. Scan again.
We've already passed through one layer of the planet's surface. It's not crazy to think that someone else made it deeper inside there.
Oh shoot, I had a little drop frame there, but you can see, I don't know if you noticed that, but you can see that she is a little translucent in that one shot before it dropped frames.
On the far side of the complex. We can portal to the planet's core from there.
There we go. You can see that again here too. Never noticed that in the original game.
We have a shot at getting you back to infinity. We're taking it.
Okay, this next area
Get to that
is
terminus and find infinity.
a little treacherous,
What do you know about infinity?
and the reason we wanted to make sure we were full ammo was because we can't go back now. Alright, there's going to be a phantom dropping in here momentarily. He's going to drop some of the cubbies off. And that little grunt gunner, let's take him out. We want to hang back and let that phantom turn and leave, because if it sees us, it will fire. We don't want that. Okay, so that's out of the way. Now that little circle in the middle is actually an elevator, so we want to stay off of that momentarily. We're going to stay up here and take out the closer cubbies. There's grunts and shielded jackals down there. Trying to see where else I can hear a plasma pistol overcharged. There comes another shielded jackal. The more that we can take up here, the better, so it doesn't get too busy down there. Come on, you little bugger. Sometimes you can hit them, aim from up here, hit them over the shield. That's what I was trying to do when I couldn't quite get the right shot in. Ah, come on. Now he's hiding. There we go. Not too worried about ammo because there's battle rifles down here. There's a crate full of them and a +1 lying on the deck.
I told you to use the elevator.
She always says that, by the way, when you don't use the elevator. The more we can take out, the better. Of course, I'm a terrible shot. Probably better just to, there we go, finally got him. Better just to grab the battle rifle there on the ground, and ammo up. Ah, there's another freeze. Oh, I can't do anything about that. I got to do some research in getting a better screen recorder. Alright, notice I ran down here. That elite that was actually behind me now runs forward as I run down through here. Okay, now sometimes there is a shielded jackal up here, so I got to be a little careful. And this guy is a real pain in the butt. He goes into patrol mode, and you really got to see where he's going to decide how to attack him. That's why I'm coming up here and taking a peek at him. That's too far. Besides, he will turn around and nail you when you try to, even when you got active camo on. So I'm waiting for it to come back. Okay, I don't know if you heard that, but there's like a little noise that it makes when it's recharged. Sometimes he'll come back to the middle here and stop. And where are we? Oh yeah, we're about half an hour or so in. And here we go. Oh, see what happens? Now I got to run for my life. I'm still camoed. Now sometimes he'll follow. That's why you just got to keep going. Just make sure he doesn't follow you. So even that short sprint, I guess he heard me and right at the last second turned around. Now, these guys are real dodgy with Mythic and Tilt and Thunderstorm on. So you really can't pepper them like I did that one elite, because they'll be dodging all over the place. It's really tough. But at least I got my shields back. I really wasn't down. Okay, notice I'm just creeping. Okay, that's a good spot right there. And I can't believe I missed him the first 2 tries at taking him out. I got lucky there because he could have easily turned around and meleeed me. Alright, there is a sniper. That is a sniper with a beam rifle. So take him out before you do anything else. Alright, what am we doing here? See, I hear a grunt and I don't know where he's at. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Apologize again for the screen freezes. Anybody that actually watches this has a suggestion, just leave it in the comments section. Now this is PC based. Okay, now that leak right there, there's a real funny way of getting rid of him. First of all, we got to get the little guys. We got to get the grunts and the shielded jackals out of the way. Not take too much gas from him. Alright, I think... Nope, there's a shielded jackal right there. Notice how that needler stuff kind of a little slight explosion. Now what's going to happen here, I'm trying to get him over to the left. Get him to move over to the left. Now see, he throws a grenade. Got to be careful about the grenade. But he throws a grenade, and as he throws it, he steps forward and off the platform. And that was the end of that elite. Now I'm going back here to ammo up. Oh, by the way, I totally forgot. Before you, when this bit started, when I was still inside the structure, that's a good spot to stop and take a break before advancing to get the door to open. My apologies on that. I said I was going to mention that, but I didn't. Okay. Now here, this is also a pretty scary, making sure, see, I'm old and I forget, but this is my way of making sure I got a full plasma pistol. Alright. So again, kind of looking around. Alright, make sure my battle rifle and my plasma pistol, make sure I got the right weapons before I advance here. Now we're going to grab this Banshee that's up here. And kind of fly to the next doorway. We want to go on the left side because I believe the side you enter is the side you exit. Okay, there will be a Banshee firing at us, but it depends on where it's at. All right, come right down here. Just turn it to the right like that. Hit and whoa! I almost got drilled there. Okay. Hit your camo. There we go. There's another little screen freeze. I think those are just drop frames. Okay, so first off, those 3 grunts. Take the grunt in the turret. Take out the sniper. I think it's a sniper. And there's one on the right. And this guy, for some reason, okay, I got lucky there. Take him out. Alright, now we got 2 ghosts we got to deal with. And while I'm waiting, and you know, I know in the original game they were much easier to take out. Here comes the first one. But getting them down here to focus on me has turned into a real issue, especially with the second one. That one's a real pain in the butt. So this area takes longer than it used to. Come on. I'm trying to get you to come down here. Now, I have tried and failed a number of times. Oh, and that's even worse. See that grunt there? He is stuck behind that shielding. He's running into it. Alright, here he comes. He's advancing up a little bit. So I'm worried about that grunt throwing a grenade at me. The one that I'm hitting in the head there. I can't get him to move. Oh shoot, there go my shields. And there's another screen freeze. I hear another grunt. Where is he coming from? Where is he coming? I think he might be off on the left. I don't want to waste all my ammo here, so I got to be a little careful. But I did hear another grunt up there. Alright. I was getting a little frustrated here. Now this grunt and the ghost can also... Oh, there is the grunt that I heard. Let's see if I can... Oh, and guess what? He's got a needler. At least I got him. Alright. I believe at this point... I'm still worried about that damn grunt. Maybe if I advance... Christ, I must have hit him in the head 7 or 8 times and he just won't go down. Alright, come on, come on, come on, advance a little. Getting that ghost to come up is a real pain now. It used to not be a problem. It used to be that they would turn sideways and you could take them out with a headshot. Alright, little bugger. That's why this particular area took much longer. Okay. Another little screen freeze there. This area took much longer than it used to. Alright. EMP. Be careful. Get that guy. I think I got the other grunt out from where he was hiding. Stay away from him because he's grenade happy. Come back down here and take a look, see what we got going. Alright, now I gotta worry about, there's the second one. So, what I'm going to do is, he hangs back as well. I'm going to come over here. There's an ammo crate, or weapons crate with ammo in it, like here. There's a turret over on the right that we have to take out. Now, what I wind up doing here, okay, alright, I'm going to go ahead, there's a rocket launcher right over here. I'm going to take care of the turret now. Ease on out. I got this big rock in front of me that as cover. Okay, got the turret. Come back over here, grab my plasma pistol again. What I'm going to do with this particular ghost is, God darn it, is try to take him out just by shooting him. But it's a real pain in the butt to do. Now, one of the things I thought about doing was from the left side, run up that left platform, but it was too risky. So I'm just sitting here firing at him. I got plenty of ammo off to my right. And the idea here, which is risky as well, is to take him out, shoot him out of that ghost, and then hit Camel and run out there and grab the ghost. But he is not being very cooperative, and again, this is not something that happened in the original game. This is a change in behavior, if you will. I think I'm just about ready to lose my shields. Oh, no, there goes the shields. That's that bang sound. That tells me my shields are gone. So I gotta be careful. Can't take too many hits. Still got my health. Yeah, I definitely got to get another video recorder. A gameplay recorder, if you will. Now, if I were doing this on the Xbox, this would not be an issue. Now, I do have another application that will record gameplay on the PC. It'll record the whole screen. But it's kind of finicky in terms of when you start and stop recording. There is a hotkey to do that. And sometimes it works, and sometimes for some reason it doesn't want to work. So I would hate to actually do a successful run. Oh, shut up. Shut up, Cortana. I'm waiting. What do you mean, what am I waiting for? I'm waiting to not get killed. There we go. Okay. Alright, I'm watching to see if anybody's going to run out there and try to grab it. Okay, take the gun out. Alright, now I am at the max time where I could actually score, so that's why you start to see zeros, red zeros. Ow! Alright. Jeez Louise. I dropped a few frames. Alright, so get some ammo. I don't know how many guys are still over there on the right side. Not sure. The first thing I'm going to do is get this ghost completely out of the way so some one of the remaining elites or any of the remaining grunts, if there are any, doesn't wander down here and take it and surprise me. I can hear a plasma pistol powering up. Alright, so what we want to do here is that there's probably several miners, grunts slash shielded jackals, and what we want to do, oh, I got them both. What we want to do is get down to just one remaining, one or none, and at that point the elite will charge, and the idea is that we splatter him. At least that's the plan. Alright, so there's got to be... Now the problem is that, yeah, I can see somebody back there. The problem is that elite will start firing, so we can't get too cute about it. So I'll try to drive him back a little bit. So this little bit took a little bit of time. There is a grunt. Jeez. There is a grunt over there. I'm trying to get him out so I can take a shot at him. So I'm going to go take a look at him from the other side. Try and drive him into the open. That's what I'm doing here. There he is, right there. Let's see if I can take a shot. Nope. So you hit behind the barriers there. And I'm just kind of cussing right now, calling the grunt all kinds of names. Now, what I'm doing here is I do not want to be far from my ghost when I do take out that last grunt. Because as soon as I take him out, I'm going to want... There he is. Oh, get it. Ah, crap, I missed him. As soon as I take him out, I want to jump back in the ghost because that elite will charge. And so now I got that grunt behind him again, behind the barrier. Okay, into the ghost we go, and here comes the elite. He's going to be throwing grenades and firing at me. And I'm going to try, see, I got to dodge a grenade. Whoa! This one got real close. Boom! Got him. That grenade was close. But that's the idea. That's what you want to do. Alright, and I almost forgot. We've got one elite and 4 grunts left to deal with. And I always forget about that when they come out. So what we want to do when I actually figure out that, hey, that's what I want to do, is come up here to the left. They will come out of a far room. Now there is another speed running technique here where you just drive the ghost right up to that doorway. Okay, here they come. And splatter them all before they have a chance to get out of that room. Okay, so we got to take the 4 grunts out and leave the elite. Boy, I hate that. Alright, what I'm doing now is I'm firing to get the elite to focus on the left area there. Now, unfortunately, in this particular run, sometimes he will be in a position where I can deal with him, and sometimes it takes multiple iterations, and this is one of those multiple iterations. Now, the first thing I did, I made a mistake. I totally forgot. What I had wanted to do here first was go to camo, so he really couldn't see me running over here. Alright, now he's going to wait till my camo came back, so I'm looking for him. I don't see him. I'm coming up here, and I really don't see him. He's in the back somewhere is where he was. And I'm going, okay, where the heck is this guy? I know he's around here somewhere. I just don't see him. Now, I could have tried the last bit, which is a skip, by the way. But I figured, no, he'll come running out and nail me because he's got a plasma cannon. Alright, I just got my camo back. Oh, jeez. There he is. So he was hiding in the back somewhere. Alright, so now let's try this again. Let's try to get him over on the left side. Now, I must have done this a half a dozen times in this run. This is always a frustrating part. Now, right here is where I should have gone camo. Yeah, I can see him over there on the left. That's kind of where I want him to be, but what happens is that he looks at me. So I've kind of lost the element of surprise, like so. So it's time to get out of dodge. And I have camo on, and he's still firing at me. Alright, so we're going to try again. Rinse and repeat. Make him think I'm on the left side. Run back over here after the screen freeze. Alright, now see, he's looking away. He's looking down to the left. That was what I want him to do, so I'm going camo here. And he's still looking left. Still looking up. Now here he comes. This is not good. So let's get the hell out of dodge. Okay, I think maybe here, I think maybe I realized that I needed to go camo when I started this run. I think it's either this one or the next time around. Nope, not this time. Now see, now he's looking at me. Dadgummit. That's amazing. I'm in camo and you can see me. Oh, I was scared with that one. I said, hell yeah, I'm gonna hit you with a beam rifle. You didn't like that. And see, that's the problem with the plasma peppering. Unless you got really great reflexes, which I don't, you can just never plasma, can never drop his shields with a plasma pistol. So he gets all jumpy and stuff. And you don't want to be any closer doing this stuff. Now I just heard a charge, well, that's it for that guy. Can you tell that I'm a little frustrated? See, this is stuff that doesn't work. Alright, so I'm done with that. Alright, I don't have any plasma pistol left. Now that's where I want him, but not looking at me. That's what drives me nuts. Alright, give my battle rifle back. That's exactly where I want him, right there. But I don't want him looking at me. Ah, jeez Louise. Oh, no, he knows where I'm at. See, he's looking right at me. Not good. Really not good. Okay. So, it's time to rinse and repeat. This is quite a dance. Okay, let's try again. Maybe this time I hit camo before I start my run at him. Yep, I just put camo on. Oh boy, man, it's just amazing. I'm just glad I'm able to actually do the video at all. Okay. Looking for him. Alright, waiting for my camo. Okay, back with the camo. Where are you at there, buddy? Okay, he's in a spot where I want him. And we're going to run up here and miss. At least I got my shields back. I can't believe I missed. Okay, when you're close to him, he throws grenades at you, by the way. Now I got him all mad. I can't believe I missed him. See, I engaged in the melee. I engaged in the melee a little quick. Alright, here we go. Camo on. Camo off since I'm out of view. Come over here and wait. Oh, shoot. Ow. Looking at me again. So, alright, I got full camo again. That little sound that you hear, that's it. God darn it. Yeah, this area definitely took 15-20 minutes longer than I would have liked. I just kicked my camo in. Alright, gonna run up here. Well, I'm going to move up here stealthily and wait for my camo to come back. Oh great, he's yakking again. That's not good. Take a look-see, see where he's at. I don't see him. Where are you? Oh, he's in that spot. He's in the spot. No, here he comes. Dadgummit. Absolutely amazing. He can see me with camo on. Alright, come back over here and try again. Probably good, yeah, it's a good idea to set the camo there. Oh boy. Again, I apologize for those dropped frames. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Alright, got my camo back. Camo on. Crap. Yeah. Back to the drawing board. I got him where I want him position-wise, but I gotta have him looking away from me, or just looking down here. That's why I keep jumping in the ghost and firing up the left side, because what I want him doing is looking for the ghost. And get his attention there. Again, I did have one opportunity that I kind of blew by missing the melee. Alright, camo on. Alright, looking for him. Make sure to get full camo back. Alright, camo is back and on. That's right where I want him to be. Let's see if I can get him this time. Alright. Now, we're going to do one final skip, which is skipping a major firefight. So, crouch jump up here. We want to get over to this rock. This is another area of frustration. Okay, get up to the little tippy top of the rock, crouch jump over here, jump up, camo on, and just haul it right past these guys. Alright, camo's still on. I just got my sprint back. Okay, we're just about done here. Well, it was a little bit over an hour. I mean, without the cutscenes, it would have been probably 1 hour even. I should have been able to do it in 40 minutes, so some of the issues that I had, being very careful and missing opportunities, cost me that extra time. Oh, boy.
Where's the terminus?
The map placed it at the top of the tower.
Okay, this is the final scene, if you will. Alright, we go to the top and we're going to be introduced to some of the Forerunners. I think it's the Knights. I think that's what they're called. Now I recorded this at 1080p with 60 FPS. The gameplay itself from the overlay, which should not, that's no excuse for it. The screen freezes like that.
Node of a larger transit grid that spans the entire planet.
And I am doing this voiceover at the same level of quality.
The system responded to this.
What is it?
That's the kicker. It's the Forerunner symbol for Requiem.
Humanity. That's got to be infinity. Can you get us to those coordinates?
Let me try to open a portal.
Cortana.
I'm picking up unknown energy signatures.
Where?
Okay, we're just about at the end.
Set a waypoint out of the tower. Cortana?
How did... Quick! Into the portal! Chief, go!
Okay, we are done. I hope this does help you in your quest to do Requiem on the PC on Mythic LASO difficulty. I hope you enjoyed this. This is Oldenaki signing off. Take care, everybody.